John Maxwell once said that the difference between successful and unsuccessful people is not that of their abilities, but of their sheer desire to reach their full potential. Hello and welcome. I'm Avneet Kohli, and this is MindShift. Good evening and welcome to MindShift, a live interview series where I bring to you the best minds across science, spirituality, and business to help you invest in self mastery. My intention with this show is to simply be the catalyst that facilitates clarity, clarity that helps you overcome various roadblocks on your path to success and satisfaction. Well, today, the world that we live in is changing so fast, but our education system is still based on the foundation of what was required in the industrial age. Schools and universities mass produce candidates in batches, and they're made to believe that for them to be successful in life, they need to focus on landing a well paid job. Well, in today's episode, I have a very, very special guest who's going to be addressing the same.
Welcome to the Yoga Institute, and here people learn how to live. Yoga is a way of life, science of living. Every human is a very unique personality. I would say sample by itself.
In yoga, we always say that the human body should look beautiful. But that body becomes beautiful only when internally yourself is beautiful.
The world's oldest yoga center is turning 100.
Shoulder and your hands. Yes.
Nestled in Mumbai, Santa Cruz, this institute was founded in 1918 by the father of modern yoga renaissance, Yogendra.
President Ramnath Kovind today inaugurated the centenary celebrations of the Mumbai-based Yoga Institute, which was earlier this year selected for the Prime Minister's Award for Outstanding Contribution for Promotion and Development of Yoga.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, join me in welcoming the director of the Yoga Institute and the president of the International Board of Yoga, Dr.Hansaji Yogendra. Namaste, Hansaji.
Namaste, namaste. Nice to see you here.
Hansaji, I cannot explain to you how happy I am to see you here today. I know you have, been awarded by Prime Minister Modi. You are a Bharat Bhushan holder. You're on the National Council of Education. There's so much work that you do in the institute, outside the institute, on government policy. The list of everything that you do is endless. And in spite of that, you took the time to come here. I am honored.
Thank you. I'm also glad to be with you. You're such a vibrant girl who came to learn, and then he has applied those things into life. You see what happens? People listen. People listen to the advices also, directions also, but application very few do. You have done that. And you have done, and you are so clear how we should go about in our life. And that's what you are now teaching. So I'm very glad, very happy. Whenever you want, I'll be there for you.
Thank you so much, Hansaji. That means so much. Hansaji, the problem I feel today is I know that it is the time of a virus. I know, there's a lot of distraught in the air. People are wondering what is going to be the near future. They don't know what to look forward to. Mothers are pulling their hair out in homeschooling when they don't even know whether what they're teaching their children is going to be relevant, 6 months or a year from now. So, Hansaji, when we talk about the education system today, which I began the episode by saying it's still
Yes,
based on that foundation
yes,
stone of what was needed in the industrial age, of producing batches of human beings who are, they're mechanical in their behavior, have one belief that, okay, we get a job and that is our security and our, benchmark of success in life. So, to bottom line my question, what do you think needs to change in our current education system?
well, our current education should be focusing, no doubt about these subjects, like languages are very much required. We should have one good language which we could communicate in India and with the world. So, Hindi and English. Maths, little maths is required, little physics is required, but mainly biology is required. Every child should know what is bodies, how every organ of our body is functioning, how our organ, when it's not attended well, can create so many problems. So somewhere this area should be highlighted more, that every organ has to be taken as a science. But then more than all these subjects, what is more important is human mind, how human mind functions. Now we should teach children, why did you get angry? What made you angry? Now what you should do when you are angry? Shout back or hit or throw, or there is another way. So children should start thinking that how they can behave still saner way and yet not hurt themselves and others. How they get hurt, how weak people get reactive and angry, not the strong people. So they should understand that they have to become strong, capable. So they should not behave this way, they should behave that way. Some training, some learning about emotions. So all such training should be given in school. Physically, how to keep body with full of energy, your muscles, how they should be used. That's why I said biology, because the muscles, how they should become strong, capable. So I believe that in schools they should be definitely going through lots of physical activity. So all these games, all
Hmm.
such games should be taught to them. Then all our expressions like dance, like singing, music,
Cultural arts, yeah.
all that should be very much part of our, training.
Hmm.
Everybody should learn. Every child should learn few steps of dancing. Well, these are all make your personality.
What is it that is needed and what are we actually doing? It's a shock because I heard you say life skills, I heard you say self-awareness, I heard you saying body awareness, I heard you saying having that internal discrimination power, knowing what is right, what is wrong, how to manage emotions. Because today I think all of this, because of a lack of being able to manage the body, the emotions, the mind, is where people lead to burnout. They lead to mental health issues, mental illness. And they say that right now we have a virus oriented pandemic, but after this, we have a mental pandemic which is coming in because so many people have lost their jobs, have lost lives, have lost loved ones, are coping with uncertainty and fear. So, what is your take on everybody who does not have that opportunity to go back to school, but they are millennials, they are working professionals, and how do they overcome this fear and anxiety?
Okay. Now, the whole issue is, um, we have to understand that we have tremendous capacity within us. We should understand that external world is changeful. What is there today may not be there tomorrow, and so on and so forth. World can't remain the same. It has to go through changes, and change is always for our good. Don't think that it is bad. Change will tremendously do good to us, and because of change, we become more capable, more strong, more having understanding about life and all that. Every human should understand that he is a unique personality, and you are not a you are
Sample by
different
itself.
than others. That by itself, you are different than others. So what you think others may not think, like that. What is helpful to you may not be helpful to somebody else. So you are not depending on somebody for your direction in life. You have to depend on your own self by understanding your body's capacity, mind's capacity, your emotions, and so on. So, first of all, the whole approach should be going inwards and not external. External, if one opportunity goes away, understand this. If one opportunity goes away, since change is constant in the world, another opportunity is bound to come. If one door closes, another door is going to open. You don't have to create anxiety and tension about job and all that. Be very, very clear. New situation, new opportunities, new way of looking life. Don't hold on to your past. Learn to live in present and just see that you will notice that with this new opportunity, there will be many, so many situations will come when you will thank that how nice now we are into this situation. So instead of worrying about future and getting anxious about future, learn to be in present. Future, who are you to worry to get into this? Why are you thinking about future? Nobody even knows about it. So right now you think about present. That discipline we have to bring in our life. We don't have that discipline. The moment mind is free, mind goes in future. You don't and worry and then anxiety, or your mind goes in past. But learn to live in present and see to it that it learns to live in present. But
Hansaji, do you think it's bad to have desires?
no, not at all. But desire should be organized, planned well. I desire to go to moon, but then what? I
Hmm.
should know how to and how much should I do and what to go about. Desires could be anything. It has to be very, very clear what you want. Desires need proper systematic planning. Best is first learn to live happily.
Hmm.
Learn to live happily, sleep well so that your hormones are secreted well in your body, so your body is healthy. But if you desire for something, then you should plan out well that what do you want. It's question of keeping a goal in mind. Desire
Hmm.
would be something like keeping goal in mind and reaching towards that. So you work on that, but don't have that strong feeling that if I get, I'll be happy. If I don't get, I will just finish myself.
The millennial age, where
Yeah.
at one side, when we went to school, they would tell us that the education system is such where it's all about measuring performance, looking at your results. But when we come into the real world and we do whatever we do, then we are told that, oh, put in your effort, but don't look at the result, don't get attached to the outcome, have organized desire. So how do you draw this
See,
correct
see,
balance?
you should result should not make you happy or unhappy. Work should make you happy or unhappy. If you are doing the work properly, you will feel really happy, enthusiastic, energetic. But if your mind is not at work, you will not feel happy. If you are doing it casually, that would be wrong. So, work itself is going to give you energy, joy, and that's it. See, don't put your emotions on result, put your emotions on work. Our life should be work oriented, not result oriented.
Hmm.
Work oriented. Results will come. Have faith that if I have put a seed of a mango, I am going to get mango and not coconut there.
Hmm.
What I put, I get. Let me put everything so systematically, properly, and don't worry at all.
Hansaji, I had a question. I remember 5 years back when I had come for a health camp to the Yoga Institute in Bombay. In the satsang, I had asked you a question, which was, is our destiny pre written or do we create it?
Yoga makes it very much clear that you create your own destiny. So don't blame somebody for your problem. Understand this thoroughly well. Don't blame somebody for your problem. If Mr. X did cheat you, Mr. Y would have cheated you. But
Hmm.
what should you do when you got cheated? You learn a lesson that next time you will not have faith, blind faith with people. You will check everything properly and you will be more organized, more better. Then how could somebody cheat you? Destiny creates the situation. but not happiness and happiness. But what you do is how to manage that situation is very much in your hand. Yeah.
Hansaji, when you say holistic personality development, I heard you talk about self-awareness, about being in tune with your inner guide, being taking care of your body. When you talk about holistic personality development, is there anything else that you think we need to consciously take guard and take control of to develop and to take care of?
Become a holistic personality, we should focus on doing our duty in life. Duty to see that I maintain my balance all the time. Ups and downs are part of life, but my balance should never be lost. So,
Hmm.
becoming aware about my balance, my mind should not be too much excited or too much sad. No, maintain
Hmm.
balance. That has to be there. Goal, my goal in life. So I do that part well, duty towards myself, and see that my health, my thinking is clear, and duty towards near and dear society, nation, humanity. I have so many duty to perform. That is how to live holistically.
Hansaji, thank you so much. It has been an honor to have you with me, chit chat with me here on my show MindShift. आपने time निकाला, you shared your wisdom, your time, your energy. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Hansaji.